Hello everybody, how the devil are you? This is Sirhc for Sanitarium.FM, and we're taking a look at Party Hard 2, the follow-up to the original Party Hard by developers Pinokl Games and publishers TinyBuild. Party Hard 2, much like the original Party Hard, is an action stealth game in which your goal is to infiltrate a party, take out certain targets, and achieve set goals. These are different for each level, which means you'll need to shake things up and approach levels with different strategies to complete them all. Story-wise, Party Hard 2 picks up 10 years after Party Hard 1, with the titular Party Hard Killer, or PHK, resuming his killing spree after laying low during the interim between the games. Although the story does continue on from the first, you don't need to be familiar with the original, as the opening cutscene, which, if you are familiar with the first one, you'll notice is now hand-drawn instead of being done in pixel graphics, and it sets up the story nicely. During his downtime, PHK has been living a relatively normal life, his mundane routine of waking up, working at a factory on an assembly line, and medicating himself. It also shows the parties going on every night that come through his window and keep him up. Now, being kept up at night by a party when you have work in the morning is a terrible thing. I bet most people have fantasies of going over there and ending it, maybe not as violently as slaughtering everyone there, but when it's a nightly occurrence, well, the PHK kinda seems like the hero of this story. Another interesting aspect of the story is that it's largely explained by an interview on a fictional real crime show, High Crimes, and each level gives you a countdown to the interview, which gives you both a feeling of an impending event and an explanation of the ramp up in the body count. Gameplay wise, you control PHK or one of the other characters if you've unlocked them. You start the game with both PHK and the wannabe being essentially an easy mode for the game, with the trade-off that achievements cannot be obtained. And you enter a level, which is a party-like setting. First level is a club, second is a bar, and you put a stop to the frivolity with your knife, traps, and sabotage. Now, if you've ever played the first one, then you'll know what you're doing, as the basics haven't changed. If not, well then, think of it as a fixed camera hitman. Isolate targets and kill them with your knife, pick up other items to use like Molotov cocktails, or sabotage various things like speakers and water jugs to off partygoers for you. If someone sees you murder, then they'll flee and call the police. If someone sees the aftermath of a murder, they'll do the same, but the cops won't necessarily know that it was you, unless you're standing over the body still. You can also run from the cops, as shortcuts exist to help you elude them, but they'll be blocked off if you use them too much. And you can hide the dead bodies as well, so if you plan it correctly, you might not have to run from the cops at all. New features that the Party Hard 2 has are the move from 2D to a 3D engine, with little pixel people seeming like they're actually inside a place now instead of just pasted onto one. There are also abilities and skills. PHK and the wannabe share the abilities Party Vision and the skill Multi-Knife. Party Vision highlights things around you with either red to indicate an enemy or green to indicate a usable item or other interactable object. This can come in handy for when you're in a new level and aren't sure what can and can't be used, or what's just decoration. And the skill Multi-Knife, that one is used to create a small circle around your character as the button's held. After it reaches its maximum size or you stop pressing the button, it unleashes an instant kill technique for everyone inside that circle. Great for getting some quick kills, but if anyone survives or walks in on the bloody aftermath, well, you've got some splaining to do, and the explanation will need to be done with your regular quick knife, because the skill needs time to be recharged before you can unleash it again. Along with your knife, sprinting for a short distance, which is indicated by the lungs icon near your health and items, and activating traps such as blowing up speakers, electrocuting water, poisoning punch, or setting cars to run down the street and over partygoers. You can also trigger special events by finding and examining posters, such as the ability to call up a circus and invite a bear to the party. Naturally, as soon as I summoned the bear, I was intrigued by what he would do. I assumed he would just maul anyone that he came into contact with, but he seemed to be disinterested by the people, and eventually he got to a place where he was happy and he started to dance. I don't blame the bear for wanting to dance either. The music in this game is amazing. For anyone that has watched some of my other reviews, you might start seeing a trend, but once again, it's 80s styled synth, and I love it. Makes me want to stop murdering and just dance, which you can do, as the game does have a dance button. Overall, there are two main ways to do a good sequel. One is to take everything that worked in the original, amp it up and throw in some new fun features to boot. The other is take the franchise in a different direction and redesign the gameplay, either keeping the characters, setting, or even just the feel of the previous game. Party Hard 2 is the former. It takes what made Party Hard a fun little game and makes it big, brash, and fun as hell. A solid 8.5. Thanks for watching, everybody. If you don't want the party to stop, be sure to watch some more videos and swing by the forums and station Discord. And be sure to remember that you can turn the volume down or off when you have to sleep, so there's no need to murder us. Ciao for now!